Take a look at these guys. In a few short months, they'll be all wigged up to match the rest of their crazy incestuous family. For the first time, Targaryen dragon bonding magic isn't the driving force of an HBO adaptation that attracted all the viewers with the crazy high budget CGI scenes. The Targaryens will still most definitely be a prominent component. The atmosphere will just be very different. Looking at this fake world's timeline, House of Dragon shows off the royals at their prime in terms of power. Nothing in this world comes close to what the old King Jaehaerys left for Viserys. King Viserys' desire for peace kept it rolling till the Civil War. Knight of the Seven Kingdoms will take place about 80 years after all the dragon fighting. It shouldn't heavenly spoil the ending of House of the Dragon, but it will indirectly. House of Dragon has taken longer than a year to produce each season, understandably. So instead of waiting for it to conclude before throwing out another prequel, HBO was airing A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms in between the second and third season, trying to strike while the iron is still hot. It'll have some implications though, if you want to even call the iron hot anymore, after a lukewarm second season. This new Targaryen king's ancestry will reveal which side won the war, so there will be little to no lore drops, even though the lore master himself was alive and well during this era, Prince Brennan Rivers, aka Bloodraven, aka the Three-Eyed Raven. I wouldn't be surprised if they kept the same actor who played him in that one vision during House of the Dragon Season 2 finale. I was hoping he would have a bigger role in this prequel than the short stories that it's adapting, but his origins are so deeply tied to his father and the aftermath of the Civil War. It really isn't that much time between the prequels. I don't envy the writers cooking up new dialogue, but there is a reason this show will only have 6 episodes for the premiere season, and likely even less for the next 2 seasons if they get greenlit. Season 1 of A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms is only adapting one of the 3 short stories published so far. Bloodraven's half-brother is the current ruler of the Seven Kingdoms, King Daeron II, arguably one of the better kings ever in the story, up there with the old King Jaehaerys. Bloodraven is serving as his closest ally, Master of Whispers on his small council. Together, these two put an end to a Targaryen civil war between siblings. But this has nothing to do with the Knight of the Seven Kingdoms, because that was all in the past. But the threat of a Targaryen branch family called House Blackfyre still looms, with rebels still hidden within nobility and common folk alike. The show is all about 2 characters, a young man trying to start his career as a hedge knight and his squire. A simple story, showcasing what it's like outside the Game of Thrones between all royalty and nobles. Though this simple story will have some crazy twists and turns, this is a George Martin fantasy story after all. The aging King Daeron II has prepped his firstborn son and heir, Prince Baelor, to succeed him in these uncertain times. An accomplished and loved heir expected to match his father's legacy. This actor won't need a platinum blonde wig to fit in with the rest of the Targaryens. He's half Martell, which is a major turning point in the story, thought to be impossible. The hate that the Martells have for the Targaryens ran deep for all the failed conquests. Still, King Daeron II married his Martell princess, finally bringing Dorne into the Seven Kingdoms. Baelor's younger brother, the Prince Mekar, will need that wig though, despite being half Martell as well. He looks like a pure dragon lord. Mekar and his older brother participated in that Blackfyre rebellion 13 years prior to A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms kicking off. They made it out alive as heroes, some badass nicknames earned and all. The brothers became widely renowned as the Hammer and the Anvil. While Mekar commanded men to shield the rebels' attack, Baelor struck with his men. Being called an Anvil opposed to a cooler name like the Hammer left Prince Mekar feeling slighted and undervalued after risking his life for his family. The bitterness still remains all these years later when people cheer on to their heir to the Iron Throne, and not so loudly at Mekar. 3 of Mekar's 4 sons have all been cast, Daeron the Drunken and his batshit crazy child, Aerion Brightflame. Targaryen madness is in full force during these couple generations. Mekar's son, Prince Aemon, will be absent in the first season, so no news updates on who will play him. King Daeron II ordered little Aemon to be sent to the Citadel in order to study to become a maester one day. Yup, the very same Aemon that grows up to be the one we see at the wall with Jon Snow and Sam Tarly. He lived a very long life, almost as long as Bloodraven. Aemon will hopefully be cast for the second season, because he does come across our main characters, Dunk and Egg, during their travels around the Seven Kingdoms. Mekar never wanted his son to be sent away, but King Daeron's word is final. He learned a very valuable lesson from all the civil wars. Too many Targaryen princes in line of the succession is a very dangerous thing. It only takes one ambitious brat to split the realm in 2. Those are the new Targaryens coming to us in early 2025. As for some of the other notable characters to look out for, this guy will be playing the Laughing Storm, Lord Lionel Baratheon. This actress will be playing Tansel, Sir Duncan the Tall's love interest, a Dornish woman. Still a little taboo with all the racism still in the air when it comes to Dorne. I do hope the viewership is good enough for at least 4 seasons, though I really don't know if casuals will care about this era, a simpler story that really builds out this fake world.